All right, the first thing we'll need to do is go to this website, sites.google.com, and it should log you in automatically with your school Google account. And yours will be blank. You can see I've created a few websites. So sites.google.com. So your next move is going to be clicking on Create. And you'll come to a page like this. And you will name your site. So I'm just going to put my name first. And I'll just call this my name biology lab project, let's say.
So this is what the students would see when they...
Correct. This is exactly the same.
So they'll put their name in the same type of thing, biology lab project.
Yep, exact same interface.
Okay.
Now, here's also where you can, this can always get changed later, but right down here there's the Select a Theme button. And here you can see some of the options for, you have to scroll down to see them, I guess. But you can see some of the themes that are available. Just like PowerPoint, yep. So you can leave it exactly how it is, or you can just give it a little bit more of a flavor, so to speak. I'm just going to choose Open Sky. You can choose whatever you want. Everything is customizable as much as you want it to be, or as little as you want it to be. So if you just want to choose one of those themes, and once you click Create, your website will be started. So once you click the Create button, you will officially be a web designer. It takes a minute, but it will create your site with the theme you chose and with the title that you gave it. So the first thing that you're going to do is add a Google document, correct? So the way that you add content to this is it has to be in edit mode. I can't just click here and paste something in. This is a static web page unless I click right up here. This is the Edit Page button. So nothing happens until I click there. And now I can retitle my first page if I want to.
So that could be where we put the title of the project?
This could be where you put the title of the project, or where you put the title of, yeah, maybe their particular title would go there. Yep. Yeah, do you have a sample? Like what would be a sample project that could happen? A sample, like their topic.
The effect of the different color of lights on plant growth. And then Anna will tell us the correct way.
Okay, so your title would go right there, whatever the title is. And you'll notice that if I click Save, what I just typed would go over here. It doesn't say Home here anymore. It has my title.
Right. Right.
I clicked Save in the upper right, the blue Save button.
So that's easy. So
yep. So that's how we change the title. All right, now that we've got our page titled and our website titled and created, the next thing you want to do is make sure somebody else besides you can actually see it. It's kind of essential for this project. So I'm going to click on the blue Share button, and right now it defaults to a private, so it defaults to no one else able to see it, but that's not what I want. And it's taking its time to connect here. So just make sure that you have changed your access from private to anyone with the link. So to be clear, this means that someone could not search my name or your name and find this. It is only available to people with the exact link. So if you're concerned about people finding your stuff, they would have to type in this website exactly as it is to be able to access it, which is highly unlikely. Make sure you click on Save. And the benefit here is now anytime your site is turned in or posted somewhere, if somebody clicks on that link, they're going to be able to get to it. Good. So we are going to go back to the website. This is the link you would copy to share with, either Turnitin or share with students as a sample. Yep. But I don't think you need to copy it right now. If you go to sites.google.com, you can always get back to your website. Okay, so here's how you'll add content to your site. Again, this is static until I click on the Edit Page button. And now I'm in edit mode. You can see if I want to, the cursor is right here. I could type in text right here, any text I want, or I could copy and paste from a Google document, which it sounds like you're going to want to do. But let's look at how to add a picture. The Insert tab up here is going to be your friend. This is how you add anything but text. I'm going to add an image. So this is how you would add a picture. I'm going to add an image. And I've got a couple options. I can either add one from a web address if there's an online picture that I've found. Usually I just save them to my computer and upload them from there. So let's say I want to take, I'm going to find an image that I have somewhere. So let's just say I want to add oh, these are showing up as blank. Here, I'm going to add this picture right here. So now it's uploaded. It's right here. I can add a little caption here if I would like to, but if I just click on OK, my picture is now added onto my site. And yes, it's huge. So right here are some options. I'm going to make it small. That's a little bit too small. Yep. There's if you click on the picture itself, you get a little menu there, and there's 3 options.
So you can go 100%, you can go large, you can go medium.
Yep.
You can probably change the percent then to exact percent of everything.
Let's see. It looks like it only will kick it to 100. So maybe not as many options as you'd like, but that's there. Now what I usually do, because the content I add doesn't usually stretch from all the way left to all the way right, is I change the layout of my site by clicking right up here on the Layout tab. And to make your cyberspace a little more efficient, I go to 2-column simple. So Layout to 2-column simple. Just click on that. And what this does is it gives you 2 columns. So now I have 2 side-by-side content columns, so I don't need to scroll down as far on a page to see something. Yeah, that's personal preference. All right, so in the same Insert tab are a bunch of other options. Anything that's on Google Drive, so I'm on the Insert tab here, before we added an image, this Drive tab right here gives you options for any type of Google file, including a video. So if I took a video, uploaded that video to my Google Drive, it will actually post quite nicely on the Google site. So let's just try a video a moment. This may be much later in the project. But if I click on video, I get a bunch of options here because students have turned in videos to me. So I'm trying to find something that I've actually done. Let's just post this 12-second video that I made for a completely different purpose. I'm going to select it even though it says an error has occurred. I usually just leave all these options default because it usually posts about how I want it to, but you can change the width and the title. I'm going to change the title right now to sample video. Click save. Now that video should embed right here in a player that I can play right from the website. But remember, no changes take until I press save. So it doesn't look like it worked yet. Don't fret, because when I press save, it plays right here.
So if we have this as part of their conclusion, then that would be right in the web page.
Yep. So that will play with volume right there on the web page.
Oh,